Welcome to Transform My Trading. Today is Friday, October 24th, and I wanted to give an update about how the day played around our TMT levels and angles. TMT meaning Transform My Trading. We had a very good day actually, even though the market was mostly one directional, it was up, but we did have a bunch of good trades at the levels and angles. And all we needed was about 3 to 5 trades on a daily basis. And if you trade more than that, then you are over trading. Now, today we got more than 5 trades, but we didn't really have to take all of them. All right. So let's start from the open. Now, I usually don't trade the open, which is right here. And this dotted blue line, by the way, is the day session open. The red lines are TMT support levels, support and resistance levels. The greens are the angles, and this solid blue line is overnight session high. Okay, and the overnight session low was way below. So just looking at this chart right now, we can see some great trades at the levels and angles. Again, like I said, I usually don't trade this morning trend, which it is pretty good trend. A lot of people do trade it. That's just not my style. So I pass it and I wait the market to do its thing and tell me as to when is a good time to enter. One of the good places to get into the market was we had a double top right here at this level, and market dropped below this angle here, so we could have gotten short right here. See how we had a double top with a divergence on the RSI right there? So this was one of the first trades if you wanted to take it. Now, the probability was pretty strong, but I it's not as strong as I would have liked to see. The next trade that I would have taken is when the market came back down to the day session open, TMT support level, and angle. And this was an ideal place to go long. Okay, this is the NQ chart, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So it just says here, this is the NQ 1 minute chart. So that was the first trade of the day. The market again climbed up and it found resistance at the TMT level right here. I didn't do any trading there. We could have sold it, which is fine. I didn't. Then my next trade was when the market came back to this level here and reversed. Look at how RSI was almost at the oversold level. So this was another good trade to go long right there. Again, the market was in an uptrend most of the day, starting from the overnight session. Then the market climbed back up to this level again and wasn't able to break and close above it. When the market dropped below the overnight high and the angle, this was a good place to go short. So we had 1, 2, 3 trades so far to do. Now, for many, this would have been enough to call it a day for me as well. Okay, but I'm going to continue just for the sake of education, just to see what other areas we could have traded. Market came back down to uh, day session open and the angle. And the level. It did break that and did a double bottom with the day session low right here. Okay. And that was an aggressive today. If you guys could see here, the market was pretty oversold and it reversed from there. If you wanted to get in, you could have gotten in here, or you wanted to be a more conservative trader, you could have gotten in when the market closed above the level and the day session open, and then market climbed higher. Again, market climbed higher, and this time, again, it found resistance at this level here and the angle, and it dropped. Again, I didn't trade this. I did trade this one right here when we had a double bottom right here at the level and the angle, and the market was oversold. This was a scalping trade for me. Okay. And from here on, I was very, very cautious about my trades. As you guys could see, even though there were some good trades, there was one right there, one right there, another one right there, but the market was mostly in a consolidating state, okay, between these two levels, especially these two angles right here, okay? And market did continue doing its thing. Look at here, there was another good trade right here. The market was oversold. It came and touched the angle, I mean the level. It almost touched the angle, but it didn't, and then it gave us a scalping trade. This was a good trade right here because we had a double bottom right here with this. And then again, it wasn't a scalping trade. But you don't really need to take all these trades. I'm just telling you guys for the educational purposes only. The next big trade was right here in the afternoon around 12:15 or so Pacific time. Look at how we had double top again. By the way, look at how this level was acting as resistance most of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth time right here, it dropped, and it dropped even below the angle and closed below the angle, and it continued to drop. So this was the last trade of the day on the downside. All right. So that's a very short explanation of the levels and angles based on the WD Gann for intraday trading. Again, this is Transform My Trading. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me or DM me. I'll be more than happy to get in touch with you. Have a great afternoon.